Hi, sir. I'm going to censor his name. Sir, I was in the relationship for past 3 years. मेरा 1 week पहले ब्रेकअप हुआ. वो मुझे छोड़ के चली गई. वो मुझे छोड़ के चली गई है. फाइट्स होती थी, कभी उसकी गलती, कभी मेरी गलती. But now she's saying she doesn't love me. She's saying she's in stress and slept with someone else. मजबूरी में. She hate love and relationship. ये सब बोल रही है. She hates love and relationships. ये सब बोल रही है. मुझे बहुत एंजाइटी इश्यूज हो रहे हैं. मैं जॉब नहीं जा पा रहा हूँ. कंसेंट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. कॉन्सेंट्रेट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ. घबराहट होती है. नींद नहीं आ रही. खाना नहीं खा पा रहा हूँ. I'm very depressed. Suicidal thoughts आ रहे हैं. Okay, so I spoke to this guy for a bit, and just give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Yes, this is the one. Okay. See, I should never open my messages, because once I open my messages, I just get bombarded with very distracting messages. All right. So long story short, I basically told this person to focus on the gym and just distract his mind and spend time in the gym. All right. I said it's a bad time and use this time to become stronger. Don't kill yourself, buddy. All right. There's no point getting depressed and suicidal. Okay. Depending on how young you are and what your appetite for conflict is, it takes a while to become a little thick in the skull and not have these things affect you very deeply. He obviously seems like someone on the younger side. I have been young. I have been very miserable and heartbroken, so I can relate with him to that capacity. But obviously, this is not a good reason to commit suicide or just not go to office and not go to the gym. In times like this, if you're in deep trouble and your mind's a mess, you need to distract all of yourself. Okay, you just can't distract yourself mentally. You need to distract yourself mentally and physically. And then stitch days together. Days will become weeks, weeks will become months. And then eventually you'll get back control over your head. And then you can start thinking about this situation better. And you'll learn lessons and you'll become stronger. So I just told him, listen, buddy, just if you don't want to go to office, don't go to office. But please go to the gym and stay in the gym. There's absolutely nothing wrong with staying in the gym. Don't stay at home. Don't lie in bed. Don't think about this. Don't ruminate. Don't dwell on what's happened. She left you. She slept with someone else. That's fine. What's happened has happened. There's no point killing yourself because someone slept with someone else, even if someone you deeply cared about once upon a time. Okay? That's not a good way to die. There are more fun ways to die. So, I'm not saying you explore those fun ways to die, but something bad happened and you kill yourself. This brings me to that fellow also. That Subhash fellow from Bangalore. Alright, he killed himself because he was fighting with his wife in court. Shame, shame, poppy shame. You know, with this whole beer bicep situation also, Ranveer situation, I can speak about that too. I know why this is happening to Ranveer. But I've seen some reactions to this Ranveer debacle. Firstly, Ranveer didn't say anything wrong, okay? It's nothing, it's a stupid joke. You can just forget and move on. People are trying to make a big deal. But if you stand up for yourself and you fight back a little bit, then people aren't going to dabaw you the way they're dabawing him. The reason Ranveer is getting a bamboo stick is because he's like, I'm nice guy Ranveer, you can paste me. Okay, so then people find bakra and they like pasting that bakra. That's what Ranveer is. He's a bakra. He's a scapegoat. Everyone can take a jab at him and all he'll say is sorry. If I said that, okay, very stupid joke by the way, but if I said that, I would never ever apologize. I don't care. You come with the FIRs, you come with the chief ministers, whatever. I'm not apologizing. I said what I said. I have my freedom of speech. Come for me. You want to paste me? I'll paste you back. I'll get pasted in the process. Okay, if the entire nation comes for me, I'll get a pasting in the process. I operate under no delusion that if powerful people come for me, I'll survive. But I will take some casualties with me. Some people are going to get hurt in the process. I'll get hurt, but other people will also get hurt. So go pick on someone else. It's not worth picking on someone like me because I do not say sorry. Alright, you remember that whole powerlifters thing when I said powerlifters are useless? I just woke up one fine morning, I had this epiphany. Powerlifters are useless. I said what I said. I'm never taking it back. Everyone came for me. Rajat came for me. You have no idea what we will do when we see you next time. I'm like, do it. I'm not apologizing because I think powerlifters are useless. I think that today. If tomorrow I don't think that, then I'll change my opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Alright? So the reason Ranveer is getting a pasting is because he's baby man Ranveer. He's a crybaby. This is the reason why I say, I don't care how good you are at business, how popular you are. You have to have everything sorted. You have to have everything sorted. And I can't believe there's no one in Ranveer's network who isn't counseling him through this. There's no one in his network who's telling him, listen, buddy, stand up for yourself, okay? You didn't say anything wrong. There are more important issues which the country can focus on. Remind them of that. There's madness happening in Manipur. Please tell everyone to focus on that and leave me the hell alone. I said what I said. Fine, the joke wasn't good. Can we please move on now? I've got more podcasts to record. I said one sorry, I'm not giving you more sorries. FIR fine, registered, I don't care, I'll get bail. Now what? Okay, so anyway, it's stupid. And the reason this is happening to him is because he's the ultimate scapegoat. You know, when you look at a Ranveer, everyone knows this. I can slap this fellow and he will only say sorry to me. So you can't just be resourceful. You can't just have a good network. You can't just have a lot of money. You need to have a little fight in you. If you don't have fight in you, people, it doesn't even matter how well connected you are. I'll tell you this also. It doesn't matter how well connected you are, how rich your dad is. You may come from a very wealthy family. You may have a very killer network. But if you don't have a little fight in you, I promise you, a guy on the road is going to slap you and he's going to say, now what? So when you go out in life, when you walk about, we all have these little instincts, especially men. The girls who are watching, you may not be able to relate to it, but we men, when you go around, there's like a little radar in the back of our heads. And we're always like sizing up other guys, sizing up other men, and we kind of think to ourselves, if him and I got into a fight, could I take him on or not? It's always there. It's there in the back of our heads. It's like every young boy's dream was either to become a superhero or a supervillain. Every young boy's dream was, I'm going to become Batman or I'm going to become Pablo Escobar. Now, I obviously went the Pablo Escobar route. I relate to him more than Batman because I don't want to wear a stupid costume. So, Don Pablo is my inspiration. This is a joke, by the way. He's not my inspiration, just saying. But that's also not true because for a few months he actually became my inspiration. So he was my temporary inspiration. Okay? But what I'm basically coming to is if you don't have a little fight in you, okay, if you've never pushed someone, I'm not saying go push someone, but if you play a sport and you're the type of guy who gets pushed and gets scared, then more people are going to push you. But if you get pushed and you push back, even if you're this short and the guy who pushes you is this tall and bigger than you, if you push back, he'll think to himself, this guy actually pushes, man. This guy's not scared. So fine, I can paste him, but I may get hurt in the process. So let me leave him alone. In this tournament I played, while we were prepping for the tournament, I was playing with someone and the guy was massive. Long story short, he ended up becoming my friend. I think I shared the story also. The guy was massive. He's about 6'5", probably 120 kilos. Okay, he was a defender, I was playing striker. I tackled him, won the ball, but that was a rough tackle. And he got a little pissed off and he told me, hey, don't play like that. I said, I'll play however the hell I want to play, buddy. I'll play however the hell I want to play. It's not ping pong, play football. So he started giving me a little shoulder push and he started getting a little rough with me. Now, I operate under no delusion that if him and I were to get into a fight, the likelihood that he will win is greater because he's bigger than me and stronger than me. Now, I doubt that because I'm very dexterous and very creative with my fights. I know how to fight dirty because I have been in fights. So even if something like that happens, no, I'll bite, I'll scratch, I'll poke him in the eye, I'll do something. I'll make sure he gets hurt. Or at least I take one eye in the process, if a fight does break out. But he shoulder pushed me, I shoulder pushed him back. That's it. That was a fight. He shoulder pushed me, I shoulder pushed him back. That's it. Finished. Fight over. Fight over. The message was sent. I know I'm shorter than you. I know I'm smaller than you. You weigh twice as much as I do. But if you mess with me, I'm not going to shut up and take it. And this is the reason why no one messes with me. $1 million companies also don't mess with me. You know what happened in that whole Satvik Pandey situation, no? When Satvik, Kabir and those other pansies got a notice from Big Muscle crapped themselves. This is insider news and anyone who's in touch with Big Muscle can verify this. As soon as they found out that me and my lawyers are coming for them, they were like, oh no. We can scare baby man Kabir, we can scare baby man Satvik, but this fellow, this irritating fellow is coming now. Oh no. Now this is going to become a problem. So, they're geniuses. I'll tell you what, I actually became a Big Muscle fan because what they ended up doing was, their whole strategy became, let's get Aman Duggal out of this team. Let's create the impression, let's plant a seed in Satvik and Kabir's mind that Aman Duggal is using them for content and they cannot trust him. So Satvik, someone hit up Satvik, said, listen, Aman Duggal is going to screw you over, get rid of him. Okay, he's helping you, but he's helping you for a reason. So get rid of him. They got rid of me. And now what? Do they say anything about Big Muscle? Because they're scared. And you can look at a Satvik, you can look at a Kabir and you can say, I can grab this guy by the collar and he will do nothing. Don't be that guy. Ranveer is that guy. That's why everyone's picking on him. Okay? And there's a reason for this. There's a deep psychological reason for this. The deep psychological reason is most of us get picked on every single day. We get our collars grabbed every single day. Okay? Either the banks are grabbing our collars, or our bosses are grabbing our collars, or our clients are grabbing our collars. We don't operate with complete freedom every single day. We don't get to live the king's life like I do. So, because we get a collar grabbed, because we get bullied and poked and pushed around, some of your wives do that, some of your girlfriends do that, some of your kids also do that. Because you get poked. When you find a pokey, like Ranveer, you're like, oh, I get poked all the time. Finally, I can poke someone and he'll say sorry. That's the reason why baby man Ranveer is getting a pasting. And that's the reason why I always tell you, if you watch podcasts and the host is a pansy, I promise you will become a pansy, which most of you already are. Most of you are pansies because the climate is perfect for pansy thrivability. Okay? We live in a very weak culture, and weak culture supports weakness. Now the ones who can see that and they realize, oh, all I have to do is just become stronger than the weak culture. I'll get an edge over the weak culture. They'll obviously race forward. But okay, so anyway, that's the whole Ranveer situation. So, why did I come to the Ranveer situation? I don't remember. Let me grab a sip of water. Now I remember the benefits of instant hydration. The Subhash Yadav situation, okay? A lot of people are saying, why are you picking on Ranveer? We need justice for Subhash Yadav. That's his name. That Subhash fellow from Bangalore who killed himself because his wife divorced him and the judge and the wife got together and picked on him. How can you kill yourself because a girl picked a fight with you? How can you kill yourself when it's a 2-on-1 handicap match? Don't you watch WWE? Okay? If it's Triple H versus Lita and Stephanie McMahon, who's winning? Triple H will always win. Okay? Yes or no? Yes or no? I'm not trying to make a joke out of it. I'm trying to share a point. If women are getting the better of you boys in life, it's game over, man. It's finished. I can't even tell you how screwed you are. Ask yourself this question. If women are getting the better of you, what's going to happen if a man wants to get the better of you? If you can't show a little fight with a girl or with a child, if you can't at least stand your ground, see, you don't have to fight a girl or fight a child. Okay? If a child comes and pushes you, you're not going to push him back. If a girl tries to poke you, you're not going to poke her back. You'll be like, okay, sweetheart, take your best shot. Take your best shot. I'll handle it with grace and class and elegance. Right? Don't you watch, now all of you bloggers who have your superhero fans, okay? Have you ever seen James Bond lose to a girl, John Wick lose to a girl, Jason Bourne lose to a girl? Okay, real life superheroes, okay fine, not real life superheroes, but kind of like real life superheroes. They don't wear these Spider-Man suits and Batman suits. Alright, but they don't find themselves in these type of situations, okay? Because they're beyond these situations. I'll tell you another thing, this whole culture of we need justice for men and men need help too. Come on, grow up. Between an evil woman and an evil man, I'll pick an evil woman any single day of the week. Just evil woman, please. You complain about fake allegations being made against men by women. I am completely supportive of that. I have no problem with that. Alright, what's the best a woman is going to do? If she wants to get revenge at you for whatever reason, the woman's going to file a fake allegation. If she doesn't like you, fake allegation. Okay? It's okay. Haven't you seen men already do this to other men? Man, Jitendra Chokse went crying to the police station and said, I am coming for him for 7 crore rupees. He cooked up a big story and tried to create a big mess for me. Have you seen me cry? The $1 million company is coming for me, Jitendra Chokse lied about 7 crores. Nothing. I'm Don Pablo. Maybe it happened. Maybe. Okay, we let the courts figure it out. Maybe it happened. Maybe it happened. Let's see what you'll do, Potty. Now, if men can do this to other men, then why can't women do it? I feel if men have been doing this, men can be very dirty, okay? Men can be very dirty. That whole October 7th thing that happened, all those terrorists broke into Israel and killed and hacked and killed little babies and women and children and took hostages. Who are they? They're men. So, like I said, I'll take an evil woman any day over an evil man. If there's an evil man in your life, then you're truly screwed. Then there's genuine potential for violence. Then you have to be careful. You have to fight back strategically. Women should not be your problem. And if they are your problem, then maybe you're a woman too. And maybe that's okay because we're in LGBTQ times. By the way, this is not insulting of women. The point I'm trying to make is a woman is a woman and a man is a man. A man should strive to become a better man, and a woman should strive to become a better woman. If a man starts becoming a woman, then that in all likelihood is going to be a problem. Alright? And vice versa. If a woman tries to become a man, then usually we tend to see problems manifest in her life. Okay? So, let's catch up with the comments and then we'll proceed. Good evening, Manish.